Hey there everyone, this is Rao. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. It's been a couple of days since your boy has been playing some zombies. Well, privately, I have been playing zombies. But publicly, here on YouTube, on the YouTube landscape, I have been a little bit amiss. Sadly due to life, work, you already know, the same shebang. But thankfully, here we are with the new map, Reckoning. And ladies and gentlemen, there is a lot to discuss with this map, and this is my first impressions. Not just first impressions, but first review in general, if I'm being honest. This is going to be a little bit different from my other impressions, mainly because not only have I already had my first impression with the map, I already did the Easter egg with uh randoms on a I want to say Sunday morning. It was kind of crazy, but let's just say that I have a lot of thoughts about this map already, and I've barely been playing it maybe 10 times so far, if that. I'm gonna keep playing this map because it's a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong, it's a lot of fun. And like I said, we have a lot to discuss for this video. So let's get started, y'all. For starters, the Reckoning, let's just say it like this. It is a wonderful map, a good map, but damn it, it is not a beautiful map. I can't say it's beautiful because I have to agree with many folks regarding this color of Black Ops 6 zombies. Terminus, yes, a lot of it was gray. We were outside with a lot of greenery still. It was still a balance with water as well. And it was nighttime. It was awesome. A lot of people loved it. But now here we are with the last map Reckoning. And almost everything you see here is nothing but gray. And that's really my biggest complaint so far, is that it's just kind of boring to look at, which is pretty sad considering each map, even the tomb, which I can't believe I'm saying this, but even the tomb looked better. And it's like, come on, when we're saying the tomb is better looking than Reckoning, we're doing something wrong here, ladies and gentlemen. I think that they're afraid to go the full Dark Ether route, and at this point, I'm getting kind of tired. I want them to go the full route. It's like you keep on teasing us about the Dark Ether, Dark Ether, Dark Ether. When are we going to see it exactly? Hell, even in MWZ, we saw it more in there than in this mode, in this game, and in the previous game too. Sure, we saw remnants of it. I mean, hell, we were literally technically in the Dark Ether. So it goes to show it's possible to be in it. I mean, it's just too much time in it will mess you up with, some of the Zykov and Samantha in some sense. But that's story business right there. That's not part of the map. So let me get back to that. The layout specifically is probably my favorite one here in Zombies, mainly because it's really confusing. It's so confusing that I'm sure a lot of people are gonna have a lot of time to kind of study this map, specifically just because of the layouts where the perks are. And I actually like that a lot. I like the fact that you have to really think now and guess where you're supposed to go instead of just willy-nilly going somewhere and be like, crap, I messed up going here. And I like that a lot. I really like that it forces you to know where you are in the map and be mindful of your surroundings, because this map, while it is big, it has tight corners and tight spaces as well. But it's not impossible for you to train. Again, here specifically right next to the Forsaken, it is probably one of the better places to train. I'm sure there's better spots. Like the spawn room is probably good too, alongside the pack punch room. It's really up to the person. But in terms of grinding, in terms of running around, that's always here. Always a place to find it here in zombies, especially with modern zombies. Much easier to run around in general, even though they're super sprinters. But what I will say is camping here is very tough. I mean, if you know your way around it, I'm sure you'll be fine. And once you get used to it, I'm sure there's going to be spots specifically where people will be able to camp. And I already found some areas specifically from where I'm playing right now, on the other side of where it is. I want to say back in Tower 1 in the Executive Suite. That little area, there's no zombies spawning next to you or behind you, so you get to literally just sit there and kind of camp in a sense. But the teleporter or the jumping pad is right behind you, so that helps you out too. So that alone tells you there are some spots you can work with, but it's going to be up to the player how you use these spots. And I liked it a lot for this map. So the layout, many people may not like it, many people may dislike it. I honestly love it. Probably one of my favorite things about this map. It's not linear, it's not fuck doodle, it's not something where it's like, straight and narrow. Shattered Veil was straight and narrow. Not this map though. This map has you going up, down, left, right. I love that. More of that, please. Please, I want more of this. Let's see. The enemies, Uber Klaus. What was there? What can I say? I mean, the fact that we have basically a Panzer Soldat, but in my opinion, actually challenging is a lot of damn fun. I don't think I've had this much trouble with an elite since I want to say the Panzer Soldat, specifically from Black Ops 2. I feel like every other elite enemy has been rather simple to take out as long as you know the strategies. But even the Panzer Soldat back in the day, you had to be very careful because once that thing grabbed you, and if you didn't shoot it, shoot it right away, you'd be screwed. And Uber Klaus in this map, if you don't take care of it, and if you don't mind out for them shock charges that it throws out, shark waves, pads, whatever it throws out, it will mess you up and it will kill you. And I'm telling you, I don't think I have it in this specific clip, but I want to say I died to it because that this man, Uber Klaus, threw the damn shock charge. So I'm standing right here. I was literally underneath this stairway. And I'm sorry, that's my cat right there. And just the mere fact that he threw the whole shock pad, whatever it's called, around the whole map, across the Forsaken, he threw that thing 360 no scope, hit me and killed me. Somehow, some way, I died. So don't get me wrong, it's some BS, but I actually like the bullshit in this map. It's a finale. I want the bullshit. Give me the bullshit. Give me the hard shit to fight against. I love that shit. Honestly, the amalgams, stupid, but they were easy to combat. I want to say the Abomination is something similar to Uber Klaus, but honestly, the Abomination is more annoying and tedious than difficult. It's just shooting the mouths. Same thing as the Margwa, except even the Margwa was a bit more fun because you could still force it to have its mouth open. The Abomination, you have to bloody wait, and that's so stupid. I hate that. I hate that about the Abomination. So Uber Klaus being menacing, but also still being manageable is absolutely amazing, and I hope they continue making more of this. But in that same tone, zombies, what in the actual hell, fuck, whatever you want to say, were you thinking bringing the doppelgasts back? That is probably the stupidest thing they could have done, mainly because they have the perfect special zombie to be annoying for us. It doesn't have to be doppelgast. It can be more of these robot clones. People be saying, well, they're using the same shit. People are complaining about the same damn elite. At this point, go one way or another. You can't please everyone, Treyarch. And that irks me so much because the only reason they did that was for the people to have extra ammo to most likely deal with Uber Klaus. That's it. Because as you know, they drop a lot of ammo when you kill the doppelgast, and they're super easy to kill. They're not tough at all to kill if you have the right weapons. Not even the right weapons, just good weapons enough where you're able to kill zombies. You can probably kill the doppelgast too. That's what I'm trying to say. With all that being said, from the layout to the maps, even to the music score, everything here has been a groundbreaking achievement for Treyarch, but it's the mere fact that this is considered a finale where I think they dropped the ball. While I do believe this map is amazing, another video said it best, but as a finale, it is not good at all. In fact, it probably is one of the shittier finales than anything else, which I never thought I would say considering we had the bloody Forsaken map. But even that map had its like charm to it in some sense. I mean, hell, the wonder weapon for starters was so bloody overpowered. It was awesome. A fucking axe. That's so cool, man. And the Gorg effects, while cool in its own right, it's just not the same as the other wonder weapons. Even the beam smasher, getting that thing is so awesome. It's stuff like that, right? And it's just funny that the Gorg effects out of anything is the one thing in this map that doesn't feel futuristic in that sense, right? It feels more apothecant, which we might be seeing more of in Black Ops 7 now that we're trying to connect all the dots with Ethereum crystals, with the Dark Ether, Ethereum in general, 115. At this point, they're trying to do so much and jump so many hoops to combine everything that we're starting to get a little tired of it. And of course, the ending cutscene of Black Ops 6 Zombies has people in a loop. I won't discuss it too much because I'm sure people have already formed their own opinions. But if you care about hearing mine, I won't say too much without spoiling because, again, I try not to. But I will do so if need be. But in this video, I don't think I need to since you probably most likely know. But I still want to have that nice, courteous nature, if that makes sense. There is definitely a mixed amount of reviews of what you think about the ending. And in my opinion, the ending, while yes, it is mixed, I don't think it's a bad ending specifically. I do think they can manage a lot of cool stuff from this, but if they can't manage this specifically, this big layup per se, I don't know what zombies can do in the future regarding storylines, because at that point, they've dropped the ball. Even right now, they're already dropping the ball because a lot of people aren't interested. But with what they just did here in The Reckoning, it goes to show that people, the few people that were caring about it, were paying attention. They were reading the intel. And I don't know if Treyarch imagined that we just forgot about it, but there are a lot of, and I mean a lot of open questions since Cold War that we still don't have answered yet. I have to ask. Cold War, we at least knew what happened to Peck, of all people. Now we don't even know what happened to him. Or Strauss, for that matter. What's gonna happen? We don't know. But that goes to show how little importance they had for The Reckoning and how little love they wanted to give it because of Black Ops 7. Which sucks, because that goes to show that this free content update might genuinely just be messing them up even more. But I digress, y'all. The Reckoning has been a wonderful time for me, and I'm sure for a lot of the newer players, more modern players, The Reckoning might be one of the better maps. In fact, it might be one of the best maps. I've seen a couple of comments saying it's one of the top 5 maps, which is pretty crazy to me, because even though I love Black Ops 6 Zombies, I wouldn't consider this a top 5 map, nor a top 10. Hell, top 20 would be kind of tough too. But I can definitely see it being in top 30, if that, if I could say. That's only because of how unique the map is compared to everything here in Black Ops 6. Does that show that the bar is so low, or does that show that there's finally some changes happening in Treyarch? I guess only time will tell. And as I said in my reaction video of Reckoning, this is the future of zombies. Whether you like it or not, this is the future of zombies. Parachutes, stem shots, score streaks. Like it or not, they're here to stay. Similar to Gobblegums, I don't think they're gonna get rid of that again, because at this point, I think at this point they know that it's just basically free money and people love Gobblegums, so at this point, why get rid of it, you know? Unless they try to switch the whole zombie storyline one more time. Black Ops 7, please, tell me soon. But yeah, everyone, if I had to rate this map right now, the big number, y'all, if I'm being honest, I can't even do a 5 out of 5. I'm only doing it out of 5 because I can't be honest to myself and be like 8 out of 10, because I know for a fact it's not an 8 out of 10. So I'm gonna say this. This map is a 3 out of 5. And if it weren't for some dumb issues like the Doppelgangers, for example, it would be a 4 out of 5. But is it the best map here in Black Ops 6? No, sir. No, it is not. But thank y'all so much for checking out this video. This has been Raul. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what y'all think about this map. Do y'all like it? Do y'all hate it? Y'all gonna keep messing around with this map? Because I definitely will. You know I love zombies, and regardless or not, I'm a sucker for them jingling keys. Subscribe. Thankfully it's free, y'all. You guys have a wonderful night, wonderful day, and please, take care. Bye-bye.